And we're going to rebuild this carburetor that came on this XL-904. I tried to put I'm not happy with that, so I'll have to put that new grommet and fuel line in there. But so that's pretty crusty. If you can hear it, that's kind of crusty. This is pretty dirty. There was no filter on it, and the fuel line was melted in the bottom of the tank. The tank looks pretty clean. So these Tillotson HS series take an RK23 HS rebuild kit. I've got a rotary one. I hope that'll be okay. So if you notice this rod on the right, this is the choke lever. Some of the late 60s 900 series saws had a choke lever on this side versus later models that had it on the other side. So I'm going to leave that on. Also on the fuel tank vents on some of these early 900 series, the fuel tank vent was back in here rather than on the cap. I kind of like that actually, but I'll soak this in some carb cleaner. In fact, I got to go get my carb cleaner after I strip the rest of the gaskets and clean it up a little bit. I've got some different fuel line parts that I need to get for this. Some of these early saws, and I don't know which ones, took a screw-in filter. And if this one has that, I'm going to put one back in it. But I don't know if that's the case. In fact, I don't know. It could be that it's a screw-on filter. I just haven't looked at it close enough. Then it was all gummed up with old. But if it is a screw-on filter, it gets this. I've ordered a couple of Leon's retrofitted grommet Tygon in-tank line and grommet for that fits in the inside here and goes into the tank. He's got a retrofit rather than the old molded fuel line. That I tried one of those. I paid $10 for it, and I'm just going to tear it up to try to get it in. I tried and tried. I heated it up. I pressed it. I did everything I could. I didn't get it, so I've got a grommet in there now. So I'll put one. My grommet isn't the white one, so I'll fix that. But I've got the time here, so I want to get this thing running, the 904 running, because I have some other work to do on it before I do a restore on it. I picked up this 924 case, and it's just a case, and it's kind of rough, but I think I can Bondo that, and I'll see if it'll turn over and make sure it's okay. But I was thinking about using one of these. I have another one, a 903 case, and I guess I'll probably use it. But this had some parts on it. I got it fairly cheap, so I went ahead and got it. It had the fuel cap and the oil cap and a big spike on it went for the big C series or 1050. Had the oil pump and adjuster pin and whatnot. So I get $30-$40 for it, I think. But I'll probably use the 903 I have. I have an old 903 up here, pretty bad off, but I'll probably use the case on it and paint it blue, and then switch off the parts to the 901 and make a XL-901 AM. That'll be kind of interesting. I have a place on those metal tags to stamp AM on it, so I'll make a one-of-a-kind. 901 isn't worth that much, but I collect automatic oilers, so I'm going to make an automatic oiler out of it. Anyway, back to the teardown.